If you want a songbook, it's page 55, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. Ooh, right up here. When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair. When the saved of earth shall gather, others shore, thank you, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Help me out this morning. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. On that bright and cloudless morning, when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share, when his chosen ones shall gather to their home beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, sing it on come on, is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Hopefully this is the last. Let us labor for the Master from the dawn till setting sun. Let us talk of all his wondrous love and care. Then when all of life is over and our work on earth is done, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. That's all we're doing this morning. That was a great song choice for getting over a sinus infection, wasn't it? Good to see you guys this morning.
Last time I was up here, was in James chapter 4, finishing it up. We're going to go into James chapter 5 today and finish the book of James. To get the context of the first part of chapter 5, you have to read the last few verses in chapter 4 of James. So we're going to pick up at James chapter 4, verse 14. It says, "Whereas ye know not what and then beneficial way." So, I want us to think about, as we look through these verses, what is our purpose in life today? What will we do to make a difference, especially in someone else's life? And thinking about the fact that we're only here for a short time. It's described, it's a vapor, it's like a smoke or fog. It's something that's here for a short time and then it's gone. It's very short-lived. It's uncertain. We really don't know how long it will last. Our life, when it comes to time, it's just a very microscopic part of time. It's hard to calculate just how long each of us will live, but that we know one thing, that the Bible describes it as just a vapor, a very short-lived time. And so while we're here, we should do our best to make a difference in someone's life. And at the end of our life, the most important thing is what have we done for the Lord. Because everything else doesn't matter when it comes to the end. It's what we've done for the Lord that will matter. And, so Job says, he cometh forth like a flower and is cut down. He fleeteth also as a shadow, continueth not. We've seen flowers grow in the spring, and it ain't long till they die and they wither away, and there's no evidence of even being there anymore. But while they flourish and they bloom, they bring beauty and they bring pleasure to others. And to me, that's a description of the way we should do. We ought to bring pleasure to others as we live our lives out. Psalms 102:3 says, "For my days are consumed like smoke, and my bones are burned as in hearth." So, again, short-lived, it's gone before you know it. Verse 15 says, "For ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that." A lot of times when we think about, we make our plans and we don't consider, what we're going to be doing. We ought to think about, if it's the Lord's will, we'll be doing it. Because we don't know what the Lord's will for tomorrow for us is. But we tell people we're going to do this or that tomorrow. And we have no thought, or we don't even really feel how much dependence we really have on God for each day that goes by. We form our plans for the future, and we should never forget our dependence on God. When we form our plans for tomorrow, we ought to think about, if the Lord wills, that's what we'll do. We could be taken out today and not have tomorrow. So make the best of the day